Shout out to Craig Jarrett for sending me this story. I actually knew about this before Craig even sent it to me, but I just never got around to talking about it. I probably would have mentioned it in my live stream, and I probably still will bring it up in my live stream. So Chrisette Michele is finding her way back into the news, probably on a more smaller circuit yet again. As we all know, the last time I talked about her was when she got dropped from her label after her, I guess you could say, her own personal tumultuous year with her career, when she decided to sing at 45's inauguration for what I think was like $250,000. I'd tell you they shortchanged the hell out of her. But anyway, we all know that she got dropped from her label and whatnot, but it's always a thing when they say whenever you turn your back on your community, whenever you feel you need us most, you will come running back to us. Well, Chrisette Michele is the definition of that, because she has recently just released this track, a song entitled Black Lives Matter. I kid you not, I will repeat it. She has released this new song called Black Lives Matter. In the words of Randy Jackson from American Idol, that'll be a no from me. Nice try, Chrisette Michele, but it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this article. It says, an R&B singer-songwriter who performed at President Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony released a new song championing the Black Lives Matter movement on Tuesday, but social media is still attacking her for her link to Trump. The track by Chrisette Michele features political lyrics that reference her support for the movement and hopes for a better tomorrow, including, racism is loud and clear. What's the hurt in hearing my fear? Doesn't mean I don't see your pain. It just means we're human the same. If I matter, hold up the sign, say it with me, identify. But many on Twitter still haven't forgotten about her decision to perform at Trump's inauguration and were mocking the song as an attempt to cash in on the movement. Well, they would be correct. Michelle's decision to perform at Trump's Make America Great Again welcome celebration was widely criticized at the time by black artists and activists. She defended her decision to perform at the inauguration at the time, saying that she did not like Trump or his politics, but wanted to serve as a bridge for America. My goodness, that must have been one crumbling or burning bridge. My heart is broken for our country, for the hopes of our children, for the fights of those who came before us, she posted on Instagram the day before the ceremony. I cry at the thought that black history, American history, might be in vain. This country has had great moments. God has shined his light upon us. Today I hope that great moments begin in peaceful and a progressive conversation I am willing to bridge. Black Lives Matter isn't Michelle's only attempt at reconciliation with a fan base. Her Twitter feed is filled with celebratory posts of successful black women. Oh, she's laying it on thick. She isn't the only one dealing with the fallout from the inauguration. More than 200 protesters were arrested for rioting and destruction of property during protests in downtown Washington, D.C. during the inauguration ceremony. The first of those defendants will face trial this week. Oh, damn, they just now facing a trial from something that happened at the beginning of the year. Two of them face felony charges that carry a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison, and civil rights advocates have claimed that the arrests were politically motivated to chill free speech. Prosecutors have denied the allegations. It's too little too late for you, Chrisette. You should have thought about that when people were telling you not to do it. Your family told you not to do it. Spike Lee told you not to do it. Questlove was even willing to match what 45 was giving you not to do it. He was giving you free money just to not perform. And you decided not to anyway. That thing about you saying you want to bridge the gap in America, that was a very naive statement of you. I wonder, did your parents ever have that discussion of race with you? Did anyone have that discussion of race with you? From the way it sounds, I don't think so. You knew what kind of man 45 is. And I want to know, did anyone from his inauguration purchase any album that you ever sold? Before that day, they didn't even know who you were. After that day, they still don't know who you were. They probably like, oh, the black chick that performed. Okay. She only performed for about a good 5-10 minutes. Okay. And now she's gone. Did any of them go and buy your albums? Did any of your albums go into the top 10? Top 5? Top 20? You did this for your own personal benefit and you wanted crossover success. Let me tell you something. Your career wasn't going very far. You had a strong, solid fan base with black people and you shitted all over it for $250,000 in the hopes of getting some exposure, and you performed for that guy? You would have had a better chance just performing for Obama in his second term. I say a second term because people really didn't know who you were in his first term. At least by his second term, you had some form of relevancy. You did this for your own personal gain to get a career boost, and it didn't work. It backfired on you. Like I've said in other videos, whatever black celebrity lines themselves up with 45 is doomed. Their career is about to be flushed down the toilet. Yours, Steve Harvey and Tina Campbell. You got dropped from your label. Steve Harvey's ratings have dropped in his show. And Tina Campbell had to cancel the rest of her tours because people wasn't buying her tickets after what she said about 45. Y'all gonna learn yet. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. Have your notification turned on.